Oh yeah, it's completely different. It's a lot more drops and stuff like that. So we're able to put a lot more stuff on film that we're not used to. Well, that we haven't had a chance to exposure to be able to show what we can and can't do as far as the different aspects of the game. So I think it's pretty significant for us and the defense as a whole and what we got planned. The guys that's there, everybody's taking it on good. We're all moving along pretty good. So spring's going well so far.
So who else is working there with you at the edge?
Me, Caleb Johnson, and Nick Curtis.
Question from Brian Matthews.
Hi, Derek. Appreciate you speaking to us. Just wanted to ask about your pass rush. Do you feel like you've gotten better in that area? And is that an area just as a team overall, you think you can be better in 2021?
Oh yeah, of course, most definitely. This spring along, we've definitely made strides in pass rush as a team with the new defense and just learning everything, getting everything down. So we're moving along pretty well with everything, and you shall find out coming this upcoming season.
Question from Jordan Hill.
Derek, I want to ask about Coach Mason. Just what's your early impressions of getting to work with him and what you think he'll be able to bring to y'all's defense?
He's energetic. I love him. He's a great guy, great coach. He's definitely a player's coach. So he does what's best for us. He's going to do what's best for us. Just being able to work with him and work with the staff that we have here now, it's a lot of fun. New defense, like I said. So just trying to get all that down, making sure we know our assignment, our jobs, and everything that we do. But working with Coach Mason is great.
Question from Jason Caldwell.
Derek, I guess first, how is your game different now that you're over the 250 mark when you're listed on the roster up to like 251? How's your game different, and was that kind of a conscious decision for you knowing I got to come in and be a little bit stronger?
Oh yeah, that was my goal this offseason was get stronger, get bigger, get faster. So we're just moving along pretty good. I mean, I feel good. Feel like I can still move, still play, still run. So 251 feels good, and it's definitely helping me in the long run as I'm looking right now in the spring.
After playing these last couple of years, does that something you said, hey, I need to add to my game? Was that kind of the thought process?
It wasn't necessarily. I think that was something that I needed, but it was just something I wanted. I think it would better fit me. It's just my aspect and my goals of this upcoming year. So just being a little stronger, a little faster, a little better.
Again, if you have a question for Derek, just put your name in the chat. Next is Justin Ferguson.
Hey Derek, I saw that Jaron has slimmed down a lot. Is playing on the outside with you guys on the edge. What have you seen out of him, and what do you like about him kind of playing off the edge now?
Oh man, I mean, I've known Jaron since high school. He lives up the street from me, so he's a great guy, great player. Having him out there on the edge is definitely some help. He's a great pass rusher, very fundamental in this game, knows a lot, knows the in and outs of ball. So having him out there with us, I mean, it's really good. It's going to help us out a lot.
Question from Tom Green.
Hey Derek, when we were talking to Coach Mason the other day, he was talking about how he feels like a kid in a candy shop with just the versatility that you guys have on the front seven. Just what's it been like seeing the way he wants to use you guys up front like that?
That's lovely. Like I said, I mean, the new install, new defense, just being able to move around, move from place to place, not being stagnant in one spot for most of the time, getting around, learning new things, learning new defense, learning your assignment, and just being able to play fast, knowing what you have to do. I mean, it's great. So just having that mobility to move around and not be stagnant is really good.
Next question is Gianna Hahn.
Hey Derek, could you just tell us a little bit more about Coach Easton and what you've learned from him about playing on the line or anything new that he's brought to you guys?
But yeah, Coach Easton, he's a great guy. He met the first week, well, a couple hours after he got hired. I would say he's ready to work. Just the pass rush ability that he offers us is just really huge. Being able to get those guys fundamentally sound on pass rush, run technique, everything else in a whole, just new things that we haven't seen before. It's helping us fundamentally, not only as individuals but as a team.
Question from Philip Marshall.
Derek, 2020 obviously was a difficult one for everybody. How difficult was it for you with the pandemic and then the coaching change and all the things that went on? And how much do you now look forward to a different year coming up?
Oh yeah, it was definitely different. you never think how much of an impact a crowd makes until they're not there. So I think moving forward, everything's going to be fine this year. Hopefully, back to full capacity. Coaching change, everything's completely different. Everything now is different than what we had last year, but sometimes change is good. So we're just going to move forward and hope for the best this year, and I think we're going to roll right along.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Follow-up question from Jason Caldwell.
Yeah, you talked about Caleb and Nick. What have you seen out of those two guys that are there with you? And I guess especially Nick's the guy that was a little slimmer guy, but he put a lot of pressure on the quarterback the other day. Do you think those guys will be good compliments to you?
Oh yeah, like I said, just having that change is, I guess, somewhat good. Get a fresh start. Everyone got to prove themselves again. So, just coming in and with this new staff, starting to spring out. I mean, Caleb was he moved over after the second practice, so he came on a little late, but he's moving on really good, showing his versatility, what he can do. And sticks, he's put on a little bit of weight. So, just having him a little bigger, a little faster, a little stronger is definitely helping us at that edge position.
Question from Brian Matthews.
Yes, Derek, I want to ask you about Alec Jackson. Have you seen improvement out of him at that left tackle position, especially in this pass block?
Oh yeah, I mean I go against him every day. He's definitely made improvements, just stance, technique, how he sets. It's a lot harder to read the way he sets. A lot harder to read run pass from him now. So I think because Will Fran's doing a great job with those guys and getting them along and trying to teach them the technique and better tendencies than what they've shown before and just giving away run pass.
Next is Josh Vitale.
We saw Jeremiah Wright working with the first team defense this weekend. Just what have you seen out of him at that defensive line spot?
Oh yeah, he's a great dude. I mean, he's strong, powerful. He has every aspect to be a great D lineman. Making that switch last year from O-line to D-line was, I think, beneficial for not only him but for this team. Everything that he can help us as a D-line and a defense. So having him there, he's definitely making strides in the right direction, and he's going to be doing fine.
Question from Jordan Hill.
Hey guys, Derek, I wanted to ask just generally when you look at the experience you guys have coming back, what do you feel like this defense is capable of, especially with what Coach Mason wants to do with you guys?
We're capable of anything that we put our mind to. We have some great guys, some experienced guys, some guys like Smoke, Owen, Jacoby, just guys on the back end, front seven that's been there, know what it takes to win, know what it takes to lead the defense. So, we're just going to move right along and put all our heads together, and once we make our mind up, we're going in the right direction.
Do you have any more questions for Derek? Okay, thank you very much,